Hey everyone, so this video is going to be all about my favorite kind of nail polish related products. I've been painting my nails a lot. I'm changing up my colors probably twice a week or so. There are times where I don't have any nail polish on, but I'm the type of person who likes to have nail polish on a lot of the time. So I've come across some products that I really like. I've come across some products that I don't really like, but this video is going to be about the products that I love and that I use all the time. So to start off, I thought I'd start with how I take my nail polish off, and there are definitely particular like cotton swabs that I like better than others. I don't have the ones that I don't like here, but I should make a video about all the ones I don't like. But the ones that I do like, this one is just, the brand is Life, which is Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada. They look like that. But what I like about these is that this front part here, I don't know if it will show you the texture. Can you see that? There's no like fuzz to it. I hate when you get the pads and then you're taking your nail polish off and the little fuzzes get, you know, stuck in your nail polish, and then when you're trying to paint you have little fuzzes everywhere. I hate that. These ones are just so much better quality, and they didn't cost that much more. I think they're maybe $1 more, so I really look for the ones that are going to stay intact and not leave little fuzz on my nails. So I use these to take my nail polish off. I'm not super picky. What I'm using right now is just this Sally Hansen Maximum Strength Strengthening Nail Polish Remover, and it looks like that. So that's what I'm using to take off my nail polish. Now before I put my nail polish on, I go through somewhat of a process, and I feel like this process really helps my nail polish stay on longer and keep from chipping longer. So I go through it pretty much every time. So some of the products I use, well obviously if I need to cut my nails, I'll cut them with regular clippers. But then I have these, and I wish I remember the name of these. I want to say they're orange wood sticks maybe, or I'll look it up and I'll put the name right here of what this stick is called. But it's like a cuticle pushing stick. If you can see the end, how am I going to show you this? It's pointy, and you just take it and you just push back on your cuticles. So I do that every single time, just because it makes your nail bed longer, and it just keeps the cuticle part from getting onto your nail polish, just pushing it back. And then if I have like extra cuticle, I'll use a cuticle cutter. This one is just by Revlon. I have a bunch of them kicking around. That's a cuticle cutter. It looks like that. There's a little, I'll come in closer, little divot in there, and then you just take it and you go around your nail, and it cuts off any excess skin that you have after you've pushed it back. It doesn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt. If you're just cutting off the dead skin, it definitely shouldn't hurt, but I find this comes in handy. And then the next thing I do, I'm telling you it's a process, is I take a buffer. Looks like that. I don't know if I have the right name for these. I'm thinking this is a buffer, and I just scuff up the tops of all of my nails. I just scuff up, you know, the whole way around, even like the ends here, so everything has got a little bit of kind of groove in it, a little bit of grit in it. And I don't know where I learned this. I want to say maybe on Pinterest, or maybe it was watching YouTube videos, but the idea behind it is if you scuff them up a bit, there's little indents for the nail polish just really stick into so that they'll stay longer, and I find that it works, so I go ahead and do that. But then you don't want little bits of your nail, like the little sandy parts still on your nail, so you need to clean it off. So again, I use one of these pads, and this time instead of just using nail polish remover, I used 100% pure acetone. I think I got this at Walmart. And the reason I use this is because this dries out your nails. It definitely does. You don't want it on your skin because it doesn't hurt, but it'll dry out the area around your nails like this skin, so try and keep it off there if you can. But when you use this, it just takes out any of those oils that are on your skin and makes your nails super just dried out. So now you have dried out nails, and you have like a little bit of groove in your nails, so it's ready for nail polish. So the base and top coat that I've been using, I'm almost done it actually. I'd like to try a new one, but I have been pretty happy with this one. I'll start with using it as a base coat, and it's the Revlon Multi-Care base and top coat. So I use it for both base and top coat, and I'll just put a layer of that down first and then let it dry. Okay, so then after all that, I'm finally ready for nail polish. Now I could do a whole video about the different nail polishes I have and which ones I like, but I thought I'd just give you kind of my favorite formulas for nail polish, not necessarily the color, just a couple of them, just to add to this video. But like I said, I have I could do a whole video about that. My favorite two formulas, nail polish wise, and I just dropped one, are Sinful Colors, which looks like this. I think both of these came from Sally Beauty Supply, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, you can't really see the writing. But I really like this formula, as well as Finger Paint, which also I know for sure came from Sally Beauty Supply. And I'm pretty sure you can get these brands online. But I love the brush, and I love the consistency, and I find that these chip the least, or the least fast, if that makes sense. So these are my favorite. Going down the line, I have two more. I really do like China Glaze. I feel like it's a pretty solid nail polish, but I don't think it's as good as the other two I just mentioned. And then the last honorable mention, I suppose, is the brand Essie, which looks like this. I'm not actually a huge fan of this formula. I feel like the brush is not that great, and it's kind of thin, and I feel like it does chip faster than other nail polishes, but I really love the colors. There are so many Essie nail colors that I'm in love with, so I had to mention it. Okay, so after I put down nail polish, I'll usually do 2 coats of nail polish depending on the color. Sometimes you need 3. Then I'll go back and do a top coat, which again, using the Revlon Multi-Base and Top Coat. Sorry, it's not focusing. Ooh, are you gonna focus? There we go. And then sometimes I like to use these little nail art stickers, like I have one on right now. Again, not focusing. There we go. Sometimes I like to use these. They come in little packages like this. You can get them at Walmart. These came from the night market in our area, so they were super, super cheap. But you just put those on before you put the top coat. So I thought I'd mention those because I think those really just, you know, spice up your nails if you're feeling extra festive. And then what's the last thing I wanted to mention? Oh, this is a new find of mine, probably in the last month, and I absolutely love it, so I definitely wanted to mention it. It is the Nicole by OPI Drying Drops. Looks like that. And it's a nail dropper. So it's not actually a polish, it's actually a little syringe nail dropper thing. And what you do is, after you put your last coat of nail polish on, you wait 60 seconds, and then you take this and you drop 1 or 2 drops onto each nail. And within 60 seconds of that, your nails are totally touched to the dry, and within 5 minutes total, they are hard as a rock. And being a mom, I do not have time to sit around and let my nails dry. I just don't. And I mean, not even being a mom, who wants to sit around and wait forever and ever for your nails to dry? And it's so annoying if you think they're dry, and then you go do something, and then they smudge or whatever. So that's why I'm completely in love with this, because it's true, I haven't had any issues. In 5 minutes, they are totally hard, as if they've been dry for a couple days. So I would highly recommend this. I think it was the same price as a nail polish for the whole bottle. It was probably like $8 for this, and it's awesome. I saw, after I purchased this, I saw a post on Pinterest that apparently if you use Pam, the cooking spray, it does kind of the same thing. So I haven't tried that out yet, but I wanted to mention it in case you wanted to go the Pam route. Let me know if you've done that and if it works. But so far, I'm just loving this stuff. It's awesome. But yeah, that's it for kind of my nail polish routine. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you're doing anything that I'm not doing that you think would really help out my nail polish staying power or speed things up, or just any products nail related that you think I'd like. I'm actually going to do another video a bit later. I have the gel nail system with the UV light, and I like to do that too. I don't do it as often because it is more time consuming, but I thought I'd show you guys, since this is kind of a beauty channel, and that's it's like a do it yourself at home gel nails, and I really like that too. So as you can tell, I really like nail related stuff. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.